All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things, okay? All right, so every day it just seems to get more interesting and interesting on Nicki Minaj's internet. Yeah, I think we got to take it away from Beyonce because every day Nicki Minaj is the headline on the internet. So I really honestly think it's Nicki's internet. It's no shade. And Cardi's trying to make it hers too. Honestly, but we're not quite there yet. But let's just get into some things. So apparently now Cardi B's side piece, Stefan Griggs, is that his name? Let me make sure I got it right. Stefan Diggs, okay, is now being accused of being a homo by his former stylist or associate Blake Griffith. Okay, so apparently, Blake, let me pull it up. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk Prop Net. So that's Blake. I thought Blake was gay, child, but Blake ain't gay, but he's just one of those kind of artsy, kind of like new age men. And this is Stefan. This is the guy that Cardi B was allegedly, you know, people thought they were sleeping together, but it came out that they were just texting, which we're going to get into that in a minute. But apparently, he got jumped not too long ago, okay, by his brother and another man, okay? And they pretty much took a lot of his jewelry, clothes, hats, gear, right? And then he found the jewelry and the clothes on this man, all right? Now, apparently, according to him, he's saying that the brothers jumped him or beat him up and took his stuff because the brother is broke, needed money, okay? But then also was trying to use the robbery as a cover-up because his brother, who's the more successful NFL player, follow me, lives a secret lifestyle and tried to and Chris. And he knew that Chris knew his tea, and the brother knew that Chris knew his tea. And so they were trying to keep his mouth closed, shut, and, you know, they tried to get rid of him, according to Chris, okay, and then make some money on the side by selling the jewelry back. So the brother was going to sell the jewelry that allegedly he got from Chris to Stefan, okay? And apparently Stefan doesn't take care of him because they didn't really grow up together. He met him when he was like 12 years old. They don't have that kind of relationship. Okay, that is what Chris is saying. So let's get into it. Chris writes a statement on Instagram and says, "This is my life we're talking about. I don't know what you do with yours, but I be doing some with mine, so it means something. I'm speaking from the perspective of fact. So to denounce the spreading of misinformation, here's my synopsis. I'm familiar with Marshawn because of his half-brother. I was designing Liam Home, his half-brother's clothing line that resembles the Forever 21's men's line." So I'm assuming that's Stefan's line. "And Marshawn used to run my errands per his half-brother's demands as I worked on the line. We didn't work in close proximity, but he was around. The other guy, I don't know. The derivative of all of this is that Stefan tried to me and then have with me. And I escaped it unscathed. Thank you, Jesus." He's so dramatic. "But now I knew his secret, and that didn't sit well with him. Weeks later, his failed attempt on me, because I don't play like that and never have, Marshawn realized that I was no longer affiliated with his half-brother, and because he's broke, and not even being funny, but like actually doesn't have money, plus has 3 kids, plus Stefan doesn't take care of him because he didn't meet him until he was like 12 years old or something like that." Girl, she is carrying. "He saw a gap in what was once a strong relationship between his brother and I and tried to," let me get the next one, "and tried to what? And tried to my crib for my Chrome Hearts collection and more. Jackets with 100 plus crosses, multiple bags, etc., etc., etc. First thing he said when I got off the elevator was, "What's up with all the chrome heart?" Him and the two crash outs he tagged in to help him didn't give a about no cameras because they likely wanted my mouth closed about the closeted receiver and wanted to me and leave me in my apartment after they cleared it clean of all my valuables. And that ain't even all the tea. This is from the straight man. But everybody knows so much. They gonna run a narrative about theft to protect the fact that he me and then try me. So apparently this stylist has a history of allegedly stealing from past clients is what I'm getting. I don't know all the details on that. But people have been saying in the comments like, he has stolen from other people. So they're saying that this guy, has stolen other things from other clients. And I don't know what I'm hearing here. I'm not hearing him deny that. But what I'm hearing him say is people are going to try to discount what he went through to make it seem like he got because he allegedly stole from him too. You know what I mean? So I think that they're trying to say, well, you probably got robbed because you stole from Stefan and wanted to get it back. And because you have a history of allegedly stealing from other people, that's why people can't believe these claims. That's kind of what I'm getting here. But we don't know. And so that's what he said. They're going to run with a narrative about theft to protect the fact that he drugged me, then try me. But unlike the fruitful thinker, I respectfully live my life as a 100% straight man that doesn't dabble in experimentation unlike him. But the truth needs no motivation. It'll surface as need be. I produce receipts like a printer. But y'all can continue in the comments telling me more about my life. Okay, so people are not really buying it. And then he went ahead in his Instagram and posted a slew of surveillance videos, camera footage of all the things of him being attacked, the jewelry being missing, the custom pieces, the one-of-one pieces that he got from Chrome Hearts allegedly. And then they showed the same stuff that he had. He then had it on. Now, the discrepancy is, were they his pieces originally? And did he steal them? And did they get them back? Or did he steal them? Or did he steal them from him? Whose pieces were they originally? He's claiming that they're his. People in the comments will say, this guy is a thief and been stealing from people. So we do not know. So that's some interesting tea there. I just think that this is just so crazy how the Stefan dude is coming out of the blue, out of nowhere. And we first heard of him again. I mean, I guess people in the NFL world know of him, but I'm just saying like these last couple of days, he came onto the scene because he was brought up through our one-hit wonder, multi-platinum record-selling female rap star, Cardi B, okay? And so a lot of people were trying to figure out, who Cardi B allegedly had an affair with on Offset. I'm trying to find a picture of Belcalis at this time, okay? So there she is. Okay, so apparently, word on the curb is, according to academics, Cardi B was texting or, communicating with Stefan, okay? And Offset caught wind of it and was upset and assumed that she was banging him. Cardi B got online and said and did, like she was banging somebody, and said and did. I don't believe that she did. I didn't believe that she really did it during that time, but I think she was just more upset, right? And so I went online and I said, well, Cardi B, ain't this Cardi B side piece that's being accused of and men? The same thing that Cardi B said she used to do. I just think the jokes write themselves because it's like, girl, how is it that you get wrapped up in a situation when you think you're doing your big one, exposing and trying to live in this like, yeah, I'm doing me, and then the nigga comes out where he's being accused of and men. Like, people are going to attach that to you too, because that's just an easy one to do. That was so stupid for her to tell academics that information. People got mad at me because I feel like, because I said she told academics. But I still stand on that. I believe that she did tell academics. I believe she told academics, and I believe that she told Fee. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I feel like she told academics because at some point she didn't sleep with the man. But she wanted people to know that she was in contact with somebody. It wasn't sexual, but there was text messages there. They talked. And when academics is telling the story, he's making it seem like he's heard it from third-party information and not her, which I know how that goes. I know when someone is getting information from a source versus sources, okay? He got the information from her, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. Because what he said was Cardi B pretty much caught Offset doing a bunch of stuff and, caught him with a bunch of text messages, doing a bunch of crazy wow, right? And then she said, I'm going to start doing my thing. She start text messaging a guy. Offset caught wind of it, of who the guy was, right? And then assumed, because they were flirting and being flirtatious with each other, assumed that she the guy. But she never did. That sounds like Cardi B told him, like, well, girl, he got mad and thought I was, because that's what men would think. I saw him doing some crazy stuff. He saw a text message in my phone that she probably allowed and wanted him to see. That's why we're here today. He's back at the house. He's at the Asada parties, because at some point he had to realize, well, maybe she didn't really she just wanted him to see that other men will talk to her, because for a long time, I think Cardi B's self-esteem has been so low, and that she wanted Offset to see that other men are interested in her, and that is what she needed him to see in order for him to act right. She wanted to press him, because even there's been other times she's been on live talking about, niggas want me, people want me. So sometimes women will do that and not even be sleeping with the guy because they want to get your attention. And if Offset really believed that she was sleeping with somebody while she was 8 months pregnant, I don't think he'd just be at that house like that. So he knows deep down she didn't sleep with him, but it hurt his ego to see his wife talking to another man. But she wanted his ego to hurt because she was feeling hurt by the stuff that she saw him doing. So she wanted him to know that she could do it too if she wanted to. That's just my synopsis on the situation, and that's what makes the most sense. And because now you see them together still, he's at the Asada parties, he's meeting her at the club, he's still at the house, quite frankly, and you guys drag me about that too. This is what we're going to talk about. Y'all going to stop coming to my page trying to drag me about my opinion, because all this stuff ends up coming out. Listen, y'all may be mad because I'm not kissing Cardi B's ass and talking about pretty gowns and long hair. I don't care about that no more. If you don't want to hear what I'm talking about, don't watch me. Don't watch the stuff. If you guys want me to sit up here and talk about an album that's never coming out, then girl, you go somewhere on somebody else's page and do that. Okay? Right here, we're getting into the tea and we're getting into the foolishness and we're debunking the lies and we're getting into, we're making great synopses over here. So if you don't like what we're talking about over here, you do not have to watch it. It's no shade. There's plenty of people that will watch it that want to hear it. Okay? So if you want to hear the ruffles and the bubbles and the cherries and rainbows and all of that stuff, hey, exit stage left. Okay? We're talking about the stunts, the clout chasing, and the internet games to get people to continue to talk about you until you decide that you want to roll out your album. That's what we're talking about over here. If you guys don't like it, this is not the platform for you. Simple as that. Now, so what I'm saying is this. I feel like she didn't think that far ahead, because I'm like, girl, you shouldn't have probably put that out yet, because now this man has some allegations on him, so it's not the flex that you thought it was, because now you look stupid, because now you're allegedly was texting and flirting with a fruit that is allegedly being accused of somebody which people try to hold that over your head all the time. So the jokes just write themselves. And instead of, I just feel like it's so funny because she tried to go and do this whole thing with like academics and call me academics and this, that, and the third, and like spill a little tea to him and have him put it out as like he got it from a third party source while she was talking to Fee and this, that, and the third. And people, and I don't understand why people do this. Y'all kind of be like, well, it was just a text message. It was just a text message. She didn't sleep with him. She didn't have to sleep with him. But let's be very clear here, guys. If Offset was just texting Sweetie or just texting any woman or just texting a woman and you caught it, it would be a problem. So we're not going to make a big deal. We're not going to try to downplay the text messages. It was a side. It was a side. She was texting a side. She was flirting with it. And now he's wrapped up into some sort of gay scandal. It is what it is. You may not want to hear it, but it is what it is. Cardi B's alleged side nigga is now being accused of trying to drug and another man. You may not want to hear it, but that's what it is. And if he ain't decide why she ain't cleared it up, she get online and clear everything else up. I think why she ain't been on Spaces. She got on Spaces and tried to clear up the Offset stuff. Being at her house when we put the story out, all for him to be at the Osada party the next day, all for him to be at the club the day after that. So I don't understand what was the point of clearing that up when y'all flicked up at the party. He's dancing with Abuela. That was pointless. I didn't say anything there. I let y'all rock. Everybody else saw it, but everybody wanted to ignore it. But y'all get mad when I said, girl, y'all can kiss my mother. Y'all not going to silence me over here. None of you. Girl, how is it okay for everybody else to say stuff, but I can't say it? I'm the first one that said it. Nick was at the house. Then turn around, he at the barbecue. What that got to do with the damn babies? You supposed to be coming and going. He there, you not there. This, that, and the third. Why is he at the party? Girl, y'all not gonna play with me. So at the end of the day, the stunts and shows that she's pulling, I don't know why she would even try to wrap up in this. Telling academics that, I just thought, okay, I get why she did, because she probably wanted to let it be known, like, I really didn't sleep with nobody, for real. Offset made me mad, and I wanted to really get it out. Like, you know what I mean? But I ain't no dog. I'm not going to be sleeping with nobody, and I got 8 months pregnant. I'm not like that. But I was texting it. I think she does that because, a lot of times I think she deals with self-esteem issues, and I think that, in her relationship, she's dealt with that. And in public, people have ridiculed her face, her body, all of these things. And so sometimes I think she wants the public to know, even she wants her man to know that she is desirable. People love her. People want men, not just fans. I'm talking about men. I think she wants people to know that men are attracted to her because y'all on the internet and have called her ugly so many times. You've called her 12, 11, 14 faces. You've said all of these things about her, and then her husband has made her feel like she wasn't that great either because, he's cheated with several different women. And so, you know what I mean? And she has got the surgeries. You like the surgeries, but then at the same time, they're coming from a place. You know what I mean? So I think that she wanted us to know that, she was dealing with a man. However, I just feel like it kind of backfires because this man, it ends up coming out that this man is one of the worst men to be affiliated with, according to, the streets. They saying that he's just a complete and he's all the way outside. And now it's coming out that he's so nasty that he's with, allegedly with men. And so I don't think this is the flex that she thought it was going to be. But, I mean, she may not care because it's, we're talking about her. So I just think let's just watch it. And for people saying that, oh, Armon, you're reaching. Okay, so why she ain't cleared it up? If she's tied to a man that's dating another man and having people jumped and this, that, and the third, when that's all her whole thing, and setting people up to get them. I wouldn't be wanting to be attached to a nigga that's got like that because I've already been through both of those things. Getting people jumped, allegedly having people, drugged and, things like that. Like, these are two things that she has been trying to stay away from, her name forever and can't seem to shake them. To then be affiliated with a man that's being accused of the same thing, and you don't think that she's going to, if that wasn't true, that she wouldn't clear it up? If you don't think that they didn't have any rapport, she wouldn't clear it up? Why would she wait? Why would she not clear it up? No, she's not clearing it up because some of it is true. She talked to the man. They were texting, and she probably looks a little crazy now because it's like, girl, that wasn't a flex. If I'm Offset, I'm going to laugh. Like, this is a fool. You was texting the man that's playing dingle. What you really into? You playing with a man that's playing with a man? Well, y'all going to go get your nails done together? Is that what you were texting about? If I'm Offset, I'm giving out. That's why I'm gagging. I'm just like, girl, you look crazy. But anyway, so people were saying, oh, she didn't tell academics that. I mean, we don't know that she did or didn't, but I know when a person has told her. So in my opinion, she told academics that. And I just feel like, girl, she didn't think that all the way through because she was so quick she wanted it to be out that somebody liked her and she was talking to somebody and she felt like it was a flex. And, she needs more people with voices to do her dirty work. At the end of the day, she's using academics now. It is what it is. She needs a streamer with a big platform to be her mouthpiece. It is what it is. So that's what's going on. And those are my opinions on that. And so I'm here for this story. I don't know if that first story is true. It'll be interesting to see if Cardi B is really affiliated with that man and how all this Stefan Diggs stuff comes about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It just all is a crazy mess and everybody's just getting so wrapped up and entangled in it. So, child, we'll talk about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So next time, keep that same energy and see you soon. Peace out.